In the dead of night, the witch's purrs lure children from their beds, promising sweets in exchange for their innocence. Their laughter echoes through the forest as they're ensnared in her web. Those who dare to trespass upon the witch's domain find themselves cursed with visions of their deepest fears, tormented by shadows that whisper unspeakable horrors. Under the blood moon's gaze, the witches gather, their cackles piercing the stillness of the night as they cast spells to ensnare unsuspecting souls, binding them to their will for eternity. The witch's curse twists the minds of her victims, filling their dreams with nightmarish visions of their own demise, their screams echoing through the darkness as they're consumed by madness. From her decrepit cottage deep in the woods, the witch beckons travelers with promises of wealth and power, only to trap them in a never-ending servitude, bound to her will. Those who cross paths with the witch find themselves plagued by relentless misfortune, their lives unraveling at the seams as they're consumed by the darkness that follows in her wake. With a flick of her twisted wand, the witch curses her victims with a fate worse than death. Their bodies withering away as they're consumed by her malevolent magic. In the witch's lair, jars filled with grotesque specimens line the shelves, each one containing the remnants of those who dared to defy her. Their twisted forms act as a warning to all who dare to trespass. The witch's spellbook holds secrets darker than the abyss, its pages bound in human skin and inked with blood, each incantation more sinister than the last. Beneath the moonlit sky, the witches dance around the bonfire, their chants invoking ancient evils that slumber beneath the earth, waiting to be unleashed upon the world once more. With a wicked smile, the witch strikes a deal with desperate souls, promises of eternal youth in exchange for unwavering loyalty. Her victims learn too late it was her youth they preserved, their bodies consumed by dark magic. From her hidden lair deep in the mountains, the witch watches with glee as her minions drag their helpless victims into the darkness, their screams swallowed by the howling winds. The witch's curse taints the land, turning fields barren and rivers black with poison. The stench of death clinging to the air like a shroud. With a twisted grin, the witch offers her victims a choice: eternal servitude or a swift and painful death, their pleas for mercy falling on deaf ears as they're dragged into the abyss. In the witch's twisted realm, time stands still, the days stretching into eternity as her prey languish in agony, their minds shattered by the horrors that surround them.